Hello students, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm excellent because I saw you again. It was really nice to have this online class and see you in live.
So we're gonna continue with our
Classes, but this is a video class.
This class is of
Science.
so today is
Wednesday, May 20, 2020.
and the objective
Of today is to learn about constellations.
they already have information.
Information about the stars
So as you see, constellations.
has to be with stars.
So we're gonna
Remember some facts about the stars?
remember that
The stars are really different between each other. This is very important. So, remember the colors of the stars? If you know it, say it with me. Red, blue,
yellow, white. These are the different
colors of the stars.
We don't really see the color of the stars
Because they are very far from here. They are also different in sizes.
all the stars are enormous,
Enormous. They are huge. They are really, really big.
and the most important
The star for us, for the earth, is the sun.
remember that the sun is very important
Important because it's in the center of the solar system, and around the sun there are different planets.
What else do we know about
About the stars,
the stars are
huge balls of gas.
very important
So
to
remember
So now we have remembered
all of the stars, but you may be wondering, what are the constellations?
well, let me tell you that
That in the past, thousands of years ago, the ancient people looked up to the sky and they identified different patterns.
so they had a lot of
Time to watch the sky,
they started to imagine different shapes in the sky.
sky with the stars. So they identified people, animals, and other objects.
And all of the constellations
Constellations make a
star map.
Look at this picture. We have a lot of constellations and they have different names.
Do you see them? They form.
Different pictures, animals or people.
Today we're gonna try
To do two constellations in our notebooks. One of them is Cassiopeia and the other is Orion. So I ask you to please open your white notebook, write the date, write the title, and try to draw one constellation. If you want to follow my instructions, you can do it. But if you want to do another constellation, you can also do it. It's up to you.
Okay, so we're gonna start with an easy constellation. This constellation is called Cassiopeia, and it's very easy to identify if you look up to the sky. But remember that we can draw a star like this. You start here, then you go up, then you go down, up again, to the right, and down again. That's the way you can do an easy star. Try to do them and practice a little bit. Or if you want, you can just make a circle and make some spikes. So do the stars however you want. Okay, so we're gonna start with the star like this. Then you have to go down. Then you have to go to the right. Then you have to go down again. And the last one, you just have to go up. Okay? Now, with a different color, you just have to match these stars and you're gonna form your constellation. And that's it. This is an easy constellation. Remember the name? It's called Cassiopeia. At night, you can try to find this constellation in the sky. Let me know if you found it. Okay, we're gonna do the second constellation. This constellation is called Orion. Okay, so we're gonna start with a star here. It's a little bit more difficult than Cassiopeia, but I know you can do it. So we have a star like this. We have to make like a triangle. Just one here and one here. Are you following me? Then 2 stars down, like this, and 2 more stars down, but wide. Then you're gonna follow these 2 stars, and here you're gonna do another star. And finally 1 up and 1 down. Now you're gonna match the points as I do. And you're gonna have a constellation similar to this. So again, the activity for home is for you to choose one constellation and draw it in your notebook. You have to draw first the stars, and then you have to match the points. It's your decision on what constellation you're gonna draw, but you have a lot of options. Well, that's it for today's class. We'll see each other in the next class. Bye! Hello again, students! I hope that you're ready to start this new class. The objective of this class is to write about good friends. It's very important to be a good friend and to have good friends. If you think of a friend, what are the names that you think of? I know that you have some friends and that they are really important for you and special. We all have special friends. And we all have to be a special friend and good friends. So today I want you to think about what makes a good friend. You just have to think about your friends and think about you as a friend. So how are you going to write about your friends? You can start with the main idea about the friends. So think about what is the most important thing about a friend. And you can start with the following phrase. I think. Remember that this is your opinion, so you can start with I think. What do you think about the friends? I think that good friends are important because, so you have to give a reason. Why do you think that good friends are important? Or maybe you don't think that, but here you can express your opinion. Another idea that you can use for your writing is that you write the characteristics of a good friend. So you can just answer the question, what makes a good friend? So you can start this idea writing this. A good friend is, and I can give you some of the characteristics of a good friend. If you agree with the idea, you have to write. If you disagree with the idea, you don't write it. I think a good friend is kind. A good friend is also helpful. Another characteristic of a good friend is that he or she is caring, that he or she cares about you. What else does a good friend do? Well, a good friend says nice things. For example, you are beautiful, you are doing a great job, you are nice with me. These are nice things that a good friend can say. A good friend is also a good listener. He listens to you and he listens to the people. And finally, a good friend shares. He or she can give you of the things that he or she has, and he can share with you the important things. So, what else do you think that makes a good friend? Think about it, and if you have any question, you can tell me. You can also add some of the names of your good friends in your writing. So, that's it for this class, students. Remember that order your space when you finish your class. Clean your space so it could be ready for the next class. Also remember that you have to wash your hands constantly and stay home. And that was all for today. See you tomorrow. Remember to study and do your homeworks. Bye bye.